Alright guys, so I don't know, I've been feeling incredibly heavy as of late. Like I have a weight on my chest, on my back. I'm exhausted, I'm drained. I don't know if I'm the only one feeling like this. But yes, I'm on a little bit of a boycott. Okay, I'm actually going to make a video where I just talk to you guys, like plain up. You know, no code, no hidden meaning behind whatever I show you. Okay? A lot of what I do is I fuck with your mind, okay? Literally, I sit there and I show you something, and I'm like, if you can't see what I see, I don't know what to say, okay? And I say things without saying them, okay? Now, I've been finding an awful lot of shit everywhere, okay? Huge revelations, actually, about Armageddon being on your face. The math that I have is on your face, not only on your face, but it bears a very striking resemblance to Darth Vader, which I find very, very fascinating. Now, yeah, I'm toying with the idea of doing some kind of art project using that because now my number sequence, when viewed from a certain point of view, takes on the form of something else. Now, if the eye of the beholder is able to see something that was not intended in the original work, and it's something that big, yeah, maybe I'm gonna do some painting and try to like see if I can raise some money to buy some magnets. But I'm not gonna go build anything right now, okay? I'm not set up for fabricating. I don't own any of the things I need to fabricate jack diddly fuck all, guy, because I just went through pretty much all my stuff and I reduced a lifetime of Kevin. And it was hard and difficult. Maybe that's why I'm feeling so heavy. You know, going through, I used to be a parent, okay? I did that role for 3 years and 1 year, you know? I don't do that role anymore. Yeah. I gave space. Now, I could have taken my time to hunt and fight and do some kind of horrible mess so that I could see my little other babes. But I chose not to, going against the advice of friends and family, because I don't want those little the other babes to go through the same sort of things that I went through, and perhaps you went through, and perhaps someone else went through when families disintegrate. So, not only that, but this whole time that I've been apart from my former life, all I've been doing is try to find out what's wrong with me and fix it. But in that journey, I've not only basically become a self-taught Freemason, I've been able to find out that there's nothing actually wrong with me. There's something wrong with everything else. Now that is quite the claim to make. I understand this. And if you were to push this and say that, no, you're right and everyone's wrong, well, you look very egotistical, which I am not. I am merely mind-blasted and angry that this shit actually happens. This is what's been happening. This is how it's been going down. You can choose to either be ignorant or you can choose to have a little faith in me on this one. See it for yourself in everything, because I can teach you how to put on a movie and break it down into dots and lines and show why and when and where it symbolizes the mathematics of creation. But no one seems to be very interested in that. Or maybe they are, but they're keeping it to themselves. Because if you've been on this ride long enough and you haven't been able to listen to music and see movies the way I do, something's wrong. And if you have been able to see them, and if you have been taking my advice and putting your words as a universe down on paper, preferably in a gematria calculator, and keeping a little, journal or not, or really anything to track the data you get from that, maybe you would be as mind blasted as I am right now. Okay? I don't think that's happening. I can't push anyone to do this. But I'm grow tired of looking at other YouTube channels where they speak of truth and they speak of aliens and they speak of like the true meaning behind the mathematics of the Bible when they don't fucking have a clue about the mathematics of cellular creation. Do you see where I'm coming from now? Okay? I am going around being a little bit of an asshole here and there, commenting on people, because yeah, you know what? If someone were to leave a crazy comment on my YouTube channel and I were to read it, I would definitely click their name and go to their channel and see what this crazy nutcase was all about. And when I went and saw that this person has a remarkable amount of ridiculous, crazy videos out there with wonky titles and you have no fucking clue where he's coming from, then yeah, I'd probably say something pretty ignorant the first time commenting on his channel. And then, depending on the mood I'm in, I may ignore you or blast you with a lot of pent-up rage. Or I might simply just give you a gematria link of your own words or of my words, because as I thought of typing down the thing I wanted to comment to you, I wanted to know, I wonder what that means. All at the same time. Okay, I don't need to be convinced anymore. I don't need to do the gematria anymore. I understand the mathematics of Earth, the mathematics of our time, of why we have certain amount of hours and minutes and seconds and days and months and years and seasons and crap like that. Okay? I know where that comes from. It comes from the cellular math of it. I know I haven't broken down the time video into cellular math, but when I broke down all of time derived from a circled 69, that affected me. I was a little bit wowed by not only how random the numbers seem to work, but how the same thing gets explained the other way using cellular mathematics when you go to about, I don't know, day 4 of Genesis 1. Okay, you live in a cell, it's not a big deal, don't fucking get all worked up about it. It is what it is. This is it. We are living in the Garden of Eden. Now, what are we? We're universes, guy, each and every freaking one of us. The dogs, the cats, the coffee cups of life. We are universes. Okay? We share a galaxy. That galaxy you see every time you open your eyes, no matter where you are. It's called the Milky Way galaxy. We share time and space with other universes. Now, if you're a universe, that means you're from somewhere else. Well, yeah, you are, because your soul found its way into this flesh, a certain time, a certain date, in a certain location of a cell. And that makes you pretty goddamn unique now, doesn't it? You were given a name. And all of these things are numbers. And I can pictorially show you what your name means with dots and lines. We can do a little bit of hemming and hawing about what zodiac you're from, and I think I need to do a little bit of revision on my model. It doesn't really matter, guy. I did a nice little analogy of a cellular model, a planet model, and a flat model, but what it means to, make a V, and make an X, and make an L. I find Roman numerals pretty fascinating, since this is still, Roman law or whatever, maritime law. We are ruled by Rome. We are ruled by Rome. There's dyslexia kicking in. We have pharaohs, okay? This is Egypt. We're just really, really, really well taken care of slaves. We can choose where we work, we can choose where we live, we can choose how we get to where we work and where we live. But even though they depict the truth in all the fiction that I can see, it doesn't seem like they want us to learn the truth. Because I think that would topple the Tower of Babel that they've constructed with their idol worship. Okay? When I think about the sheer amount of time that human beings waste on idol worship of celebrities and music stars and all that nonsense, and your government, and just how much time people spend on staying current with the news that is created and fed to you to keep you distracted and to keep your fucking brain focused on a bunch of shit that doesn't matter and isn't anything important when it comes down to why are we here? What is the truth? What is going on? How can I improve my life? Okay? The apocalypse or Armageddon or whatever you want to call doesn't have anything to do with the slave's world turning into a burning pile of rubble and bullshit. No. Armageddon or the apocalypse basically means that the invisible lines of division of control, which keep you a mental slave to the false Jewish slave masters, will come tumbling down. Because you will know what they know. You will have linked the dots and lines together. But because they're part of a secret sorority, a society, of assholes, where there's only one rule, and that's shut the fuck up about this. No one in a million years would ever put it all together. If you're able to put it all together and use pretty much everything and anything around you at all times as irrefutable proof from a certain point of view, that it's all the same story told many different ways, you know what? You see the beauty of it all. You see the beauty of creation. You see the beauty of why these people are needed. Okay? When I see things now, I did get angry. Hot and cold. It is ridiculous. But every movie is a lesson. You have to decode it. Okay? Literally every good song that's ever been written has two meanings. Take any Bob Marley song. Okay? He's literally talking about giving back freedom to the people and whatnot. He's also talking about usually drugs, marijuana, okay, the green stuff, the ganja. He's talking about growing it. He's talking about selling it, or there's a dealer. He's talking about your slavers. I'm trying to think of what he says all the time. Anyways, I'm just uberly mind blasted with the amount of data out there, okay? What I'm actually presently interested in, okay, is not money. I don't want money, okay? Just to be very clear, the value of the information I'm peddling is priceless, guy. Because of what I believe it can do. Now, until the collective consciousness gets to a certain level, only then will I actually think about raising some funds to actually build one of these. Okay? Because, yeah, let's be real. We got to work on our greatest asset in Earth right now, and that's not a machine to produce electricity. Our greatest asset is, a 7.6 billion universes out there that need a little bit of help. Connecting some dots with lines. Okay? We're all just fly specks out there, and once you start understanding cellular math and how to V two things together, it gets a little interesting. Okay? Now, that being said, I think I can afford a webcam. I think I have the bandwidth required to make that run pretty smoothly here. So I'm thinking about doing live streams where no swearing will be used. Now, these live streams will be an opportunity for you, the viewer, to ask any question you want to ask, or to go over and repeat the lessons learned in previous videos. But you gotta come prepared, and I want to see people putting in the effort, putting some pencils to paper. I want to see you creating your own cellular math matrix. I want to see if you're able to take what I've made already and make your own derive your own Darth Vader. If you can do that, put a video up on YouTube, share it with your friends and family. I'm going to start, okay? So let me know what you think and when is the best time to do.